your ideas and the stories that you tell surrounding your natural history. Are supplied and created. Those explanations are created by your constructs. Those beliefs that you hold about yourself and about the world in which you find yourself, those beliefs create that natural history and scientific documentation of that history in explanation of your environment. As you change, as a consciousness as a whole, as a mass, union of the one, will change what it believes about its own history and about its own development. The earth and nature will rise up to explain to you its own truth. But indeed, as your own individualness describes your own truth of your own existence throughout your time and space continuum, each of your trees, each of your beings, those animals and reptiles that inhabit your earth, each has their own truth. Each has their own idea of the history of their own natural world. Your trees do come from one, and they do converge in this moment as the one. You understand with your constructs of time and space that there is underlying these ideas no real time and space. And in that ever-present now, all of your trees and your plants within the natural world do become the one within the now. All of the animals that have taken flight, and those that crawl and swim within the caverns below your crust. All of those come together as the one. All of those minerals and products that come from your earth, they do come together as one. And in that, all of humanity also joins, each of them, in the one. We wish to broaden your understanding of where you are going and where you have come in your terms. And in doing so, we tell you that your explanations of your history, and that of natural history, the trees, the animals, the birds, the fish, the water, the soil, the stones, the history of the natural world, and that of the human history is not as you think of it even in this moment. For as moments link together one after the other in your terms, you will find in your recent future that those explanations, those descriptions of historical record are in fact changing. As you read this, they are changing. As you contemplate what this means for you as an individual and what this means on the grand scale of mass consciousness, this changes that historical record. This changes the descriptions of your natural world. Changes the lives of each animal and of each tree. Changes your perception of this. Do not be alarmed, and try to yourself find comfort in the changes that are coming about. Change in itself is a liberating, expansive process. Change keeps you from your supposed death. Change brings you to what you will be. But what you will be is present in the ever-present now. And you may at any time step back from your ego and your intellect and ask for the guidance to search for that vibration of who you will be. In searching for that vibration, you will seek out those changes. Some of them imperceptible, some of them alarmingly transformative. And you will find within your experience that vibration that you have sought. Now, many of you attempt to find the vibration and seek it out with your intellect and dig around for it within your psyche. It is true that the vibration that you most want, the love that you most want, is found in the core of yourself. It is found in your multidimensional self. But it is also true that you will find that vibration within your experience. That what you feel by connecting to your multidimensional self is repeated within your experience. It is shown to you in your physical reality, and you will find it there. You watch your television programs. You read your books. You attend lectures where people describe what they have found within the natural world. The historical record of natural behavior. And you take this as fact, most of you, because it comforts you that you find a continuum between that of your history and your present, and you hope that your future appears that stable. But we want you to find in those stories what it is meaning for you. What is the awareness of that information? It may span centuries and centuries, eons. But if you can receive the guidance from your own intuitions, you will see the symbolic nature of those stories. And you can, within that experience, find the ability to accept change. Accept change in your stories of mankind and animal kind. And then change the stories about what you tell yourself about yourself. What is the story that you believe about yourself? What are the beliefs that you have been told time and time again that you believe to be the story about yourself? Only when you take a truthful look at these stories about yourself and those that you are assuming within your environment will you find the ability to change. And in that change, your stories have changed. That change will open you up to the liberation of storytelling to describe yourself. Each moment in the now is the ability for you to tell a different story. And in this moment, a different story yet. Change, great change, is beckoning you. Seek for the guidance within your own self. Seek your own intuitions. Trust your feelings, your emotions. And we will be with you in every change, in every moment, with full and complete dedication. And we end.